coverage on Mims, but a fantastic throw on the post. Denzel Mims goes up and grabs it for a big-time Baylor touchdown. That was a rope by Charlie Brewer. His 7th touchdown pass of the season, the 18th of his career. He missed the extra point. Connor Martin missed it. Brewer, Baker, Lake Travis, Austin, Texas. We'll tell you all about it on the other side. Stick around.
There's a story out there. It's your financial story. Bankers and lenders are seeing it. Make sure you see it too. Get your free Experian financial profile only at Experian.com/profile.
Endless Shrimp is back at Red Lobster with all the shrimp you want, any way you want them. There's new sesame ginger grilled shrimp with savory soy ginger sauce and sprinkled in Asian seasoning and favorites like garlic shrimp scampi. But Endless Shrimp won't last endlessly, so hurry in.
Regular jeans are made for those who roll with the times.
My bad, y'all. I had to switch phones,
Like
but I tried to still stay live and go live on my other phone.
And him, and these two.
When you going live, when you screaming live, these motherfucking phones go dead quick.
Or a little of both.
But yeah.
New styles, great fits. Regular, real comfortable jeans.
This is the face of a man watching college football on an 82-inch Samsung QLED TV. A man who didn't have a mustache when he first sat down. Captivating color, gripping 4K, the 82-inch Samsung QLED TV.
What about the TV?
Oh, no.
6 grams of energy-giving protein, there's nothing you and almonds can't do. Indoor and outdoor allergies can stand in the way of enjoying the moment. Allegra is the fastest non-drowsy allergy relief. In just 1 hour, it starts tackling tough allergy symptoms for 24 hours of relief. Get back to the moment with Allegra.
Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
How does Dove Men Plus Care Stain Defense go beyond sweat protection? Clean.
Doesn't say my clothes. I don't get the underarm pit stains.
We couldn't have said it better ourselves. Try Dove Men Plus Care Stain Defense for anti-stain and anti-mark protection.
We're more than just $7.99 large 2-topping pizza delivered.
Hey, B, is this it?
We're an end zone dance in your doorstep. No one out-pizzas the Hut. Made for billionaires.
And he said, watch me.
October 16th
Watch
on
me.
ABC.
Dear Baker, if there's one thing you already know, one thing everybody already knows, you and I are not the same person.
Going to be an interesting bit of communication there between the two Heisman Trophy winners, Mayfield and Manziel. Part of NFL Sunday Countdown. Trey Brown on the return. There is a connection between Baker, Mayfield, and Brewer. Went to the same high school. Lake Travis, one of the popular programs in the state of Texas. Look at the numbers there. Last week, Baker Mayfield named officially now the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns.
Charlie Brewer, what he said, he's known Baker Mayfield since he was in elementary school. Been looking up to him, following his lead.
Murray underneath, pass complete to Marquise Brown. There's a flag down in the play. Brown pushed out of bounds after picking up the first down. Will it stand, though? The flag back at the 16-yard line.
Holding, number 74, offense, 10-yard penalty from the previous spot, still first down.
A lot of flags down in the field here today.
Just about to say the exact same thing. Heavily penalized first quarter here at Norman. Cody Ford with the holding call.
Each team with 4 infractions.
He's had Cody Ford. This offensive line has been very good so far this season, but I think he's been the best of the bunch so far. As good a finisher of blocks as you'll find in college football. He's got some nasty to him.
Kennedy Brooks in the backfield now. He catches the pass. Got a nice block and made it out to the 25-yard line. Well-executed play.
Let's go 14-6. Oklahoma.
Of 12 on the play. Miles Tees with a nice block on the edge there, huh?
Those receivers out there stock blocking, will swing screen. Kennedy Brooks, another one of those running backs, going to get an opportunity. Nice pickup in the open field.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And on to Brooks. Dusty, tell me about this Oklahoma offensive line. Just how good is it in the big picture of college football?
One of the better offensive lines, in college football. You referenced Vince Powers in starting today, and Jonathan Alvarez he started at guard and at center previously in his career. So the experience is really there. And Creed Humphrey, he's a redshirt freshman, so he doesn't have the experience, but an unbelievably talented big man in the middle of that offensive line. And Bill Beatonbow, the offensive line coach, really as good as you'll find in college football. What he's done, like the big opens up front.
3rd and 8, Murray with all kinds of time. And this is where he can do it himself. Flag down, Murray brought down at the 29-yard line. Hit hard on the sideline.
I think we're going to get another hold.
There's a flag back at the 19.
Holding.
Matt Rule was telling us.
Holding, number 71, offense. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
It's going to go against Bobby Evans. Not a lot of teams have put pressure on Kyler Murray this year.
Now that's what the Baylor staff is saying. No one's even sniffed this guy. No one's touched him. Bobby Evans working on the left side. Blitzing linebacker. It definitely a hole, gets outside the framework. Good call by the official. Baylor's been taking the fight to him. If they can cut down on some of the penalties, it's helped Oklahoma. Showing some signs of good things here that series.
Cyber punting, Chris Platt. Back deep, there he is, number 14, who fumbled one earlier, which cost them a touchdown 2 plays later. He fields this one cleanly at the 20-yard line, where it'll be 1st down and 10. 51-yard punt, nothing on the return. Matt Rule, ruling sidelines for the Bears.
Staying at Hampton used to be for college football. Now you drive 300 miles to watch this. Don't get me wrong, you love flag dancing as much as the next guy. All 8 hours of it. But what you really love is your little girl. Yes! Nice pop toss. Flag dancing? We've been there. And with free hot breakfast and a warm welcome, we'll be there for you. Book at Hampton.com for a guaranteed discount on your next weekend stay. Hampton by Hilton.
The best and brightest are drawn to Baylor, where those from many backgrounds with many talents shine together before casting their light outward to illuminate the world. Through transformational learning opportunities that are grounded in Christian faith and service, and research that impacts lives and communities. Baylor University, a place where lights shine bright.
You can't see this, but you can feel it. It's seeing potential where no one else does. It overflows from the trailblazers, the change makers. It turns this into this before others even have time to blink. It pushes champions to be bigger, stronger, faster. The Sooner spirit is a passion to change the world, to love each other, and to do it all as one.
Okay, come hold it down.
Back at Memorial Stadium, Norman, Oklahoma.
Sorry,
Baylor with the football 1st down and 10 from its own 21-yard line. Down by 8 points, Mark Jones, Dusty DeVorchek.
It do that sometimes. It pop it down.
They're on the windswept plains
And
of
focus in
Oklahoma.
a wire.
Beautiful Saturday
There it is.
afternoon. This is going to be Michael Hasty hit immediately right near the line of scrimmage.
Oh, there it is.
Kenneth Murray had a tackle or two a week ago with 28 against Army. Nice tackle there on 1st down. Oklahoma to Two height, two shell look, two safeties up top, so they just have 5 in the box. Big question, can they stop the run with that few people in the box and allow more coverage on the back end to help out with some of these big receivers?
This is the end. First quarter. Time out of the field.
The Bears are still in. Kyler Murray, not always there when you call, but always on time. Didn't start. It sure looked like a starter. A couple of touchdown passes. Back into this message and a word from our ABC stations.
The sub above difference is the silver lining. Order Jersey Mike's for your game day party, and rest assured that even if your team doesn't win, your mouth does. Victory is all yours. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Looking good. At Booking.com, we can't guarantee you'll be good at that water jet thingy, but we can guarantee the best price on this hotel or any accommodation from homes to yurts. Booking.com. Booking.com.
My bad. It pop back on.
For those who
Yeah.
thirst for more, Coors Light
It pop on and off. It'll be alright.
and crisper to refresh you for what's next. Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Life is full of highly skilled mess makers, from fur babies in training to budding artists. The biggest soup spill of the century or that set-in mystery stain from months ago. Your carpets go through a lot every single day. But finally, deep cleaning is as easy as vacuuming with the Hoover Smart Wash. It's the first triggerless carpet cleaner. Just push forward to wash and pull back to dry. Hoover Smart Wash. Powerful results, zero guesswork. Get a special offer when you buy yours today at smartwashtv.com.
Do your thing. Be driven. Powerful. Be inspired. Be extraordinary. Turn off the highway and soar. Spread your wings. Mazda. Feel alive.
The sub above difference is grilled. Because if you're making a cheesesteak and you're not using a hot grill to make it, well, you're not making a cheesesteak. Give our grill a go.
When you get the week,
Jersey
don't watch
Mike's.
the dishes,
Be
yeah.
a sub above.
Beauty, fashion, fame.
That defines you to them, but that did not define you.
Tuesday, Giselle Bundchen.
I was kind of suffering alone from
Exclusive, emotional, and deeply personal. At home.
Thomas talked about his retirement.
Tuesday on GMA. A Million Little Things is tear-jerking, heartstring pulling. One of the season's best new shows. And it's streaming now and on demand. Have those tissues handy.
Can you tear me off a tiny sheet?
A Million Little Things. New Wednesday on ABC.
Oh, there's no question about it.
Delicious.
This is the sexiest show on TV. Can I get an amen?
Yum, 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 yum.
That's enough. Dancing Live, ABC Monday and Tuesday.
3 Investigates has obtained new video of a deadly shooting by a Shreveport deputy marshal.
I think once you watch all the videos, it gives you a good idea of why the grand jury did what they did.
We'll bring you this newly released video evidence Monday at 9 and 10.
Professional appliance installations at Barrett Appliance.
Welcome back to college football on ABC, presented by Walmart. A couple of youngins throwing it around, part of the great atmosphere here at Memorial Stadium. Outside, Baylor with the football. Hoover surveying underneath at the 30. It's Hasty, made a nice move and moved the chains again as we take a look at this week's rankings. Brought to you by Goodyear. Oklahoma coming in at number 6 this week.
LSU, I think the biggest surprise on that page for me before the year, I thought it would be a down year for LSU, and they've been fantastic so far. How about that 7-8 matchup tonight? Notre Dame, Stanford, Ohio State, Penn State.
Brewer going up top. Got a man. Incomplete, intended for Denzel Mims. He was working against Motley in the first quarter.
Coverage down the field by Parnell Motley. You know, he can get hot and cold at times. When he's good, he's really good. And at times, he can be not so good. I think that making plays like that, good for his confidence, working on these wide receivers at Baylor throughout the course of the afternoon.
On second down, Brewer hands it off. to Hasty. Hasty picked up a yard on the play. Ronnie Perkins in on another stop for that Oklahoma Sooner defense. Let's check in with Cassidy.
Thanks, Jonesy. DirecTV, more for your college football. Big number 18, Texas K-State. Deshaun Jameson on the punt return loses a whole lot of bodies and then turns on the Jets for the 90-yard score. The Longhorns have since tacked on another, up 14, now 16-0 in the second. Jonesy, Justy, back to you.
Hey, that OU-Texas Red River rivalry shaping up pretty good. Brewer here out of the shotgun. Sacked back to the 27 by Kenneth Murray. Murray was the first one there. That's his third sack of the season. Same guy that had 28 tackles last week.
Third and long, Mike Stoops dials up another pressure, brings Curtis Bolton off one side, Kenneth Murray up the middle. No one's open down the field. The pressure gets to Charlie Brewer. Second time today, Oklahoma on a third and long situation, dialed up the pressure, and they get home to get the sack.
Drew Galitz punting. C.D. Lamb calls for the fair catch at the 34-yard line. 13:09 to go in the first half. A lot of history here at Oklahoma, a lineage of great coaches. We've got some Bob Tales for you on the other side of this break. Stick around.
Lemonade! I'll take a cup.
Okay.
I got this, kids. 1 cup of lemonade.
Give me a minute. Let me do something real quick.
Thanks. Time to pack up. Let's go, kids. Thank you.
NFL Sunday ticket. Get every live game every Sunday at no extra charge when you switch to DirecTV. More for your thing. That's our thing. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
I've seen things I shouldn't have. Unnatural things. These people, they don't sleep. Like apple. They revel in extremes and defy limitations. These pursuits may seem unnecessary, but the scariest thing I can imagine is a world where this doesn't exist.
Okay, one more.
All right, Benji.
Come on,
Benji.
yes, smile.
What is the flash?
Okay, one more. Benjamin. Hold
Make a
sideways.
flash, Benji, to back it up. You want to get everybody in. You can't get everybody in unless you back up. There you go.
I think you got it.
Take another
All right.
shot. Take one
I
more.
think I blinked.
Escape the football at Buffalo Wild Wings and try out a new game day menu featuring $5 brats, cocktails, cheeseburger and fries, and pitchers.
They all want to meet Neymar. But me, I am Neymar.
Ronaldo's the best striker in the world, but once he plays centre back.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What? Okay.
The Champions League finals, right, James?
Who's crying out here?
We'll take it from here.
Read everyone.
We still need glasses on table 10.
You'd be proud of us.
A family business should stay in the family.
On one watch, I guess she said, fuck, you trying to watch the game, huh?
Help protect your family, your business.
Well, I'm gonna let you watch it, kid.
At LincolnFinancial.com.
TV's runaway hit drama, The Good Doctor, is everyone's new obsession.
You're afraid of dying. There are worse things.
Keep bleeding out. Everybody clear.
The Good Doctor.
Hold up, my bad.
Monday 10/9 Central on ABC.
I'm trying to get this shit situated.
You know, football is part religion here in Oklahoma, and that head coach office kind of looks a little bit like a chapel, almost a church. It's got an ethereal feel,
Hey.
a heavenly feel to it, and we're joined right now by the guy that put that wonderful office together.
I designed it and then spent about 2 weeks in it and handed it over to Lincoln Riley. So actually, Debbie Gross, person that designed my house, designed the office. She did an awesome job.
There you go. Coach, thanks a lot for joining us. 1st and 10 for the Sooners here. Murray, little play fake, RPO, and completes the pass. What has life been like for you in the aftermath of coaching this great football program?
It's been incredibly different. It's better this year. It was awful last year. I'm not even going to make any bones about it. That doesn't mean it's wrong. I knew it would be. I anticipated that, but it's better. I'm getting more used to it.
From the 44, 2nd and 1.
Get him.
Nice move by Sermon.
We got it.
Oh, he fell forward for the first down.
Fantastic extra effort by Trey Sermon, just staying up, keeping his balance, and then lunging forward to get enough to move the chains.
Big, strong back. He's 225 pounds. Very powerful.
You know, Coach, we're up here in the booth, and it's interesting, whenever I played for you, I was the one with the facial hair, and you were clean cut. Now I'm the one that's clean cut, and you got all the facial hair.
Well, you're not telling the whole story.
Murray under heat and sacked. For the first time today, rear pressure. Greg Roberts got in there to make the sack. Take one more look at this good heat by the Baylor Bears defense.
Greg Roberts, the defensive end, outstanding job coming off the edge. He's going to get home. Working on Meyer, the tight end, just shoves him into the quarterback, sheds the block. A nice sack by the senior.
Well, I was going to say, not only facial hair, but tattoos and piercings as well.
That's correct. That's correct.
Give him a loud shout.
2nd and 20. High snap. Murray corrals it. And with that kind of speed, he's making lemonade. Stepped out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
An exceptional athlete.
Spring on the
Speed.
field, the runner stepped out of bounds.
Speed,
23.
great arm strength, very bright, smart guy. Fortunately, Lincoln allows me to sit in some of the quarterback meetings every week, and Kyler's an incredibly bright player as well.
What do you make about the fact that he's a two-sport guy and managing both the sports as a head coach?
I love it. I've always felt if a person has God-given talent to play two sports, allow him to. And just work, you have some boundaries that you set and make sure that he can keep up academically. That Kyler's managed it incredibly well.
First down and 10 after that sprint, picked up 22. They spotted at the 43-yard line. Nice pick, wide open, room service, touchdown Sooners. Lee Morris with his second one of the afternoon.
What a great player Lee Morris has been for us. I think 90% of his catches are touchdowns.
Just got a scholarship after the season over against Florida Atlantic. Oh, by the way, Kyler Murray's high school teammate. So that connection's been happening for a long time between those two.
At Allen, Texas. Yeah, right? Yeah, so that's awesome. Great for him. Great play action. The run sets that up. They've been stubborn against the run, but this is sometimes you have those great hard play actions and the guys get open like that.
A quick strike that time by the Sooners offensively. 43-yard pass and catch for the score. And we're going to ask Coach Stoops to stick around on the other side of this break. When baseball, football doesn't matter, Dusty.
When you've got a physical running game, it opens up the play action and easy.
21-6, man, that shit too embarrassing. I got some up.
I've seen things I shouldn't have. Unnatural things. These people, they don't sleep. Like ever. They revel in extremes and defy limitations. These pursuits may seem unnecessary.
I had another
The scariest thing I can imagine is a world where this doesn't exist.
When you finally stop working, will it feel like the end of a journey or the beginning of something even better? When you prepare for retirement with Pacific Life, you can create a lifelong income so you have the freedom to keep doing whatever is most meaningful to you. A reliable income that lets you retire without retiring from life. That's the power of Pacific. Ask your financial professional about Pacific Life today.
Now with a 2 for $6 deal, pick from the new crispy chicken tenders, or the crispy chicken sandwich, or the spicy crispy chicken, or the flame grilled Whopper. Match or mix. Any two will cost you $6. Only at Burger King.
Pain wants to stop you, block you. Like that's gonna happen. Icy hot. Icy the dull, hot to relax. Rise from pain. Icy hot.
The season premiere of Gold Rush on Discovery. Check your local listings.
College football presented by Walmart on ABC is brought to you by Pacific Life. Experience the power of Pacific. And Burger King. Mix or match two of your favorites, including all new crispy chicken tenders for just $6.
You know, if you kiss someone in the Spoonholder Monument in the North Oval on campus, you're destined, they say, to get married. Part of the folklore here. It was a gift from the class of 1910. Coach, were you aware of this great tradition?
I've got to be totally honest. I had no idea about this. That was totally new to me.
You might want to warn your players about the kissing in the oval.
I didn't know about the Spoonholder either. Although after 20 years, I just found out where the ticket office was yesterday, so I had no idea.
I called Coach the other day, and he didn't answer. Coming right back, he said, "You're not going to believe this, but I'm wandering around. I can't find the ticket office."
Hey, your son Drake is on the sidelines as a member of this football team. What's it like having your son play for the Sooners here?
Very proud of him. I, of course, love my team, the Sooners, but also love my son being down there and played in the first couple of games some, and now there's some talk that they think he's going to be redshirted is what they sort of told him now. So anyway, I'm just proud of him, and it's fun to see one of your boys out there in a Sooner uniform.
About that up here, Jalen McClendon in a quarterback now for Baylor. A different look for this defense for Oklahoma. McClendon slings it on his first snap and completes it out near the 35-yard line to Denzel Mims.
Outstanding job by Denzel Mims, going up and getting it. Second time we've seen him high with the football. Great leaping ability. Very competitive, contested catch.
Molly?
Matt Rule has to be happy about that after that last drive. He focused a lot on talking to his receivers, saying they're showing blitz all day. I need you guys to stay focused and settle down. And he told his guys none of them were in the right place. He wants them to keep their eyes on the right spots. And coaches talking to converted receiver Jalen Hurd about his route running quite a bit, guys.
Interesting. McClendon, 6'5", the transfer from North Carolina State, comes in with his team down 21-6. Hands it off to Love. And Coach Stoops, I want to ask you, you mentioned your son Drake perhaps might redshirt. This rule we have now where it's 4 games and then the player has an option to transfer or actually redshirt the year. What are your thoughts on that? It's created an interesting dynamic.
Yeah, there's been some unintended consequences to it, and you know, the purpose of it was to be able to use your whole roster all the way to the end of the football year. And now we've got guys conserving, or now I'm going to say my year. It's been different. I didn't anticipate that.
Be interesting to see what happens in the wake of it if they make any adjustments. Down the middle of the field and incomplete at the 28-yard line, intended for Mims again, broken up by Trey Brown. And we saw that rule, the transfer thing, come into play today.
Make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button.
And
I'm gonna let y'all sit up there and watch. I really don't even want to watch this game because we're gonna be able to blow out before halftime. But I got somebody on here been watching the whole game, so I'm gonna let them watch it. I ain't gonna take it off.
Last couple of third and long situations, Mike Stoops down the pressure. Let's see if he does it again or he sits back in cover.
Blended with time, fires a strike at midfield to Denzel Mims, and once again Brown there to make the stop. So a win for Mike Stoops' defense. They hold the game to just 7 yards. 4th down and 2 coming up, and the punt unit comes on. So a win for Mike Stoops. You got a Mike on the field, a Bob in the booth.
I got to say, this
Another
is
one in Kentucky too, right?
Mark's
Speak to your brother today, Mark.
Absolutely proud of Mark. Kentucky Wildcats are doing great. Ranked, I think, 17th in the country. 4-0, doing a great job.
Bearcats called at the 16-yard line. Coach, thanks a lot for joining us. Get in a quick 9 holes after the game today?
Well, no, I got my 9 in early before the game. Thank you. Good to be with you guys.
Stoops all across the booths here in Norman. Back after this.
It all started at one family night in Dumfries, Virginia. Family night is for everybody. It's a time for families to do crafts together.
The kids just loved going to Chick-fil-A for dinner. Being the single mom and getting everybody ready, it was tough. We would get there a little bit late, like on the tail end of it. Helen saw that I was having trouble getting them to Chick-fil-A for the family night on time and actually got it extended another hour. Noticing things like that, I never really told her how much she affected me, but she did.
Don't forget that the past can speak to the future.
I'm gonna be your substitute.
Don't assume the substitute teacher has nothing to offer. Same goes for a neighborhood. Don't forget that friendships last longer than any Broadway run. Mr. President. Don't settle for your first draft or your 10th draft. You get to create the room where it happens. Just don't think you have to do it alone. The powerful backing of American Express. Don't live life without it.
On a Forbidden Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Ron, we can't.
But Julia,
We're rivals.
I can love you and still hate your overrated school.
We have two different defensive philosophies. You're a base 4-3 cover 2, and I'm an
Impressive 3-4 press coverage, I get it. But we both love Dr. Pepper.
Oh, Ramon. Yes! In your face!
Dr. Pepper, the official drink of Fansville.
When it's your job to protect the world's greatest nation, it's your responsibility to solve the world's greatest challenges. This is why we search for the best and brightest, why we train for every eventuality, on land, in water, in the air, space, and even cyberspace. We operate in a complex world with one simple mission: win.
AFV is back. Where is it? All new tomorrow on ABC.
Hey, this season Taco Bell is celebrating student sections and passionate fans like these by awarding the best student section of the year. The Oklahoma student section in the Sooner Schooner is already on the national watch list. Go to ESPN.com/Taco Bell to see how your school can compete. You always got to know how to floss. Get your floss on, little man.
My kids can do it, but I can't. I'll admit it.
Murray hands it off to Kennedy Brooks. Now let's talk a little bit more about Kyler Murray. To totally document the story, folks, you're watching a football player quarterback who was selected 9th overall in the Major League Baseball draft. Subsequent to that, signed a $4.6 million contract. Guaranteed. And putting his body in peril's way here, playing collegiate football.
I mean, there's so many different areas that it speaks to. The amazing athlete that he is, to have the ability to be that good of a baseball player, to play football at a level like he is right now for the Oklahoma Sooners. But
fires incomplete, a rare poor throw. His first incompletion today. Center fielder here in Oklahoma.
Power hitter. A fantastic year this past year. Oakland goes all the way up to number 9 and gets it. And here's the thing. He let everyone know, the Major League Baseball teams know, I'm playing football. So Oakland knew going in that this was the likely outcome if they drafted Kyler Murray. And the kid loves the game of football. He loves playing quarterback. One of the all-time great high school quarterbacks out of the state of Texas. And I just think it's such an interesting dynamic. A, with all that money sitting there, he's still out here playing college football. And B, that the Oakland A's are on board with. So it's really an interesting situation.
Brings this pass on the receiver screen out to the 32-yard line. Reception made by Tees.
Kyler Murray told me the most important lesson baseball taught him is patience, saying the mental aspect of that sport arguably more important than the physical aspects. You fail a lot in baseball. Hitting 300 means you're failing 70% of the time. Staying patient is key. He definitely did that today, sitting out for the first series.
And that'll teach you next play mentality. And the next pass was a dive drop down to the 29 to Hollywood Brown.
Just a fantastic throw by Kyler Murray. Play action pass. He's got Marquise Brown one-on-one. He throws the fade. Absolute dive.
40 yards on the completion.
Make sure, man, you hit the like button, man. Make sure you subscribe. I ain't holding the phone. I'm letting it sit up there while y'all watch it. I ain't gonna change the TV or nothing.
That was not an easy catch by.
Make sure you subscribe. If you texting me anything, I'm not right now by the phone. Cut the up for y'all can hear a little bit more.
Brown is Chaminade High School in Hollywood, Florida. They just call him Hollywood here in Norman. He's a Burner. I'm sure we'll see how fast he is at some point this afternoon. Beyond what we did a moment ago. Quick jump, screen, complete. There's the speed. Showtime.
Such an explosive playmaker when the football is in his hands. Little tunnel screen, the blocking setup, and Marquise Hollywood Brown had nothing but daylight out in front. We asked him yesterday, Hollywood, what do you run the 40 in? He said, well, I haven't ever really been electronically timed since JUCO. He said he ran a 4.33. I said, can you get 4.2? Says he can.
Yeah, that was fast enough to lead the Baylor Bears in his wake in the big way. Oklahoma dominating 28-6. Right off of I-95 and Sheridan Street in South Florida. Hollywood coming at you. Back after this.
Not long ago, Rhonda started here. And then more jobs began to appear. These techs in a lab, this builder in a hard hat, the welders and electricians who do all of that. The diner stacked up because they all needed lunch. Teachers, doctors, jobs grew at lunch. What started with one job spread all around because each job in energy creates many more in this town. Energy lives here.
I've seen things I shouldn't have, unnatural things. These people, they don't sleep. Like ever. They revel in extremes and defy limitations. These pursuits may seem unnecessary, but the scariest thing I can imagine is a world where this doesn't exist.
College football and Eckridge Stilling.
Nothing better. Do they follow you everywhere?
Yep. Give Saturday more flavor. Visit EckridgeFootball.com. Nothing outlasts Energizer Ultimate Lithium.
Hey, you can't do that. Can he do that?
Yeah, he's good. Energizer Ultimate Lithium. It's the #1 longest lasting battery.
Domino's delivery drivers are experts at handling bad roads.
You want to hang your clothes?
But those roads shouldn't ruin your pizza when you carry out. So we're doing something about them, starting with this one. If your drive home is rough on pizza, tell us at pavingforpizza.com so we can fix roads across the country. Then carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Look around. With artificial intelligence, we are not crawling or walking. We are flying. Microsoft AI helps an architect bring history back to life. This is now. AI helps farmers grow more food with less resources. An engineer explores how AI can help the deaf see sound. Innovation creates tomorrow, and tomorrow is here today.
Welcome back, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma. The Sooners in charge, 28-6. 6.5 minutes to go here in the first half. An impressive showing so far by this Sooner offense. Mark Jones alongside Dusty Dvorak, Molly McGrath down in the field. 120th consecutive sellout for Oklahoma. Fair catch called. It'll be first down and 10. Bears. One more look at the touchdown. What was the key there?
Tunnel screen, the blocking outside is 84 Lee Morris and Cody Ford, the right tackle. They're going to get on second-level players. They're going to open up a path, but it's outstanding vision by Marquise Brown. He sees it.
Appreciate that. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe.
And he's going to have vision to the middle of the field through the hole. And you see him put on the afterburners. You give him some open space with that speed. It's a dangerous situation for opposing defenses.
Baylor in a hole here. They used Jalen McClendon on the last series. Charlie Brewer back in the ball game for Baylor now. Little blitz off the corner. Brewer had it batted down the line of scrimmage by that front. Bledsoe there to get a hand up. Folks, tonight on here on ABC, expect whiteout conditions for this one. Have a top 10 matchup. Big-time college football playoff implications on the line. Number 4, Ohio State. Number 9, Penn State at Beaver Stadium. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. 6:30 Central on ABC Live on the ESPN app. So you can watch it anywhere. Brewer to pass. Blocked again at the line of scrimmage by Bledsoe. We've got that Dikembe Mutombo not here, wagging that finger.
Not up in here. It's a good job by a defensive lineman, though. If you're not going to be able to get there, shut your rush down, get your hands up in the throwing lane, and knock the ball down. Back-to-back plays of Monty Bledsoe. He can't get there as a rusher, but he's got that long wingspan, the long arms. He gets him up. And Charlie Brewer's vision, 2 pass breakups on back-to-back plays. Another third and long situation. We're going to see pressure here from Mike Stoops.
This defense has responded in a big way here today. Brewer completes it out near the 40-yard line to Marcus Jones. And Jones is near the first down. Let's see if they give it to him. Looks like they're going to move the chains. And Brewer with a clutch conversion there on third down, a 13-yard gain, and Jones comes up limping.
Good, nice throw by Charlie Brewer. Timing route on an out route. Ball is on time and on target.
Ooh. One of the coaches there got rolled up on him.
Jones, he might have got banged up on the play. Big time third down pass by Charlie Brewer.
To the sideline, caught right at midfield. Another catch, that time the freshman Thornton. An 11-yard pickup. What do you make of Brewer's performance so far?
I think he's done an okay job. He's been under a little bit of pressure on third down.
Appreciate that, man. If y'all texting me, I ain't responding to y'all texts. I got the phone down, just letting y'all watch the game. I got a certain person been on here the whole time, so I want him to watch the game here. Oklahoma fan, so I'm gonna let him watch the game. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. I really appreciate that, man.
He stopped running a little bit too. What happened there? Chris Platt is an absolute burner, one of the fastest guys on this Baylor roster. I don't know if he's hurt or what, but he was wide open down the middle of the field, and he just kind of quits on the route right there. Yeah, I mean, look at him. I mean, he's going down the field, and there's nothing but grass in front, and he just kind of gives up on the play. That's odd by the senior, who's really the leader of this offense.
Hand off to Hasty. And Hasty brought down at the 45-yard line by Kenneth Murray.
You know, Chris Platt tore his ACL 364 days ago against Oklahoma in Waco. And they felt he had really finally gotten fully healthy. They wanted to continue to integrate him, get him more and more touches. He's missed a golden opportunity. Nothing but the end zone in front.
Raylan kind of heavy.
Take you like, take you a wash out.
Hasty. It's going to be about a yard short. So 4th down. What is Matt Rule going to do here?
Oh, it's go time. I mean, you're down 22 points, 4th and 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Matt Rule got to go for this one.
First time they've gone for it on 4th down this year.
Jalen Hurd back there. He's their short yardage back. Expect power on.
My bad, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all finish watching. They want to see what's going on.
Timeout. Oklahoma. First and a half. 30 seconds away.
Let's go down there and press the describe button. The little bell.
Mike Stoops didn't like something there, Dusty.
Let's go down and press the describe. It say describe under the thing. Let's press the little bell. And every time I go live, video of the game, shit, it's gonna pop up on your phone to let you know.
Yes. And how was that home visit? Was he as hyper as he was there?
He was as passionate and animated.
Hold up, dear.
House. Right. With my mom and dad.
Damn, y'all, hold up. Put it back like I had it.
It was one way, man.
Okay. Wow. So I'm guessing mom, Sandra, dad, and put some good food in them, like
absolutely,
last night, like, man. The chicken spaghetti last night is still right there.
The divorce checks know what I gotta say, man.
Ooh. Hey, take us to the Aflac trivia question. You've been nailing this question. You've been killing us. This week, what is the Oklahoma state motto?
Because I said I wasn't going. I wasn't going.
We'll get to it after this play.
He was 44. He called me and told me to go.
Crowd making a little bit of noise.
I didn't hold my teeth and started. Yeah.
Jalen Hurd, the deep back, dotting the I. Hurd.
Do what here?
Looks like he got just enough.
Huh?
Leans forward from the yard, gonna move the chains.
Okay, so the Oklahoma State motto. Is it on the license plate? Is it written somewhere?
Can I say it in English?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because this is actually English.
Okay, what is it?
Labor conquers all things. How about that? Is that right?
We're gonna find out here in a second. I don't know if it counts if you get full points for saying it in English. There's some fancy Latin or Spanish translation.
I'm not gonna give me the authentic. I'm not gonna embarrass myself on national television.
You can't water it down for me. I'm your guest, man. I'll start by left tackle. Under 4 minutes to go, and we have seen a lot of penalties here by both sides in the first half.
Timeout. Baylor. First and a half. 30 seconds away.
He coming to get me.
A teaching moment for Matt Rule. So here's the answer. The state motto. The Aflac trivia question. What is the state motto of Oklahoma? Labor, Omni, Vincent. Labor conquers all things.
Right there. It's right there. Boom. Okay. Right?
I'll give that to him. I'll give it to him.
Labor, Omina, Vincent. Vincent?
I took 7 years of French. That's Latin, so I'm not trying to talk that one.
Okay, yeah. Did you ever know actually what Oklahoma means in Choctaw?
Oklahoma people
red.
Yeah. I know there is
the state belonging to the red people.
A great Native American population here with wonderful historical roots.
And there's a sea of red out here at Memorial Stadium today.
Off the play fake, Brewer. Himself an alley and completion to Hasty. Made a nice spin move and made it all the way inside the 40-yard line. With 3:44 to go here in the first half. Baylor punched one into the end zone before the end. How big would a touchdown be here for the Bears going into the lock?
They need it. They need some confidence, a little bit of momentum. They're going to get the ball back to start the second half, cut this thing to a 2-score game. Big possession for the Baylor Bears as we get closer and closer to half.
Pick six written all over it. Trey Brown had some free lunch. I mean, that was a buffet. He was ready to eat.
Yeah, the ball took a while to get there. It's an excellent break on the football by Trey Brown. Through his hands, as he was already striking up the band, as he thought he was making it to the end zone. That's why he plays defense, by the way, Jones.
3rd and 10. Next Duke's defense has been impervious so far. Brewer incomplete at the 10-yard line, in and out of the hands of Mims. And 4th down coming up. Good pressure by Mark Jackson up front.
Excellent pressure up front. Mark Jackson gets a hit on Charlie Brewer. Denzel Mims goes up to get it. It goes through his hands a little bit. Trey Brown, good job hand fighting, knocked that ball loose.
You ain't got to brush your teeth. Don't worry about it.
Very catchable ball. And Denzel Mims typically comes
Oh,
down
shit,
with
take
it.
your
Game for Mims.
Take
earlier this year.
shirt off. Let's help him. Make sure you don't waste it on his shirt. Make sure you don't waste it on his clothes.
Bayless puts the nose of the football down and shoots for the coffin corner. Great effort there by Baylor on special teams. And it's a touchback. Let's go back to the studio.
It's Jonesy, our next drive. What's possible update? Northwestern hosting number 14 Michigan. Clint Thorson to J.J. Jefferson, who takes off 36 yards. He's brought down at the 1, though. Thorson would score on the very next play. The Wildcats are up 7-0 early. Jonesy, Dusty, Molly, back to you.
All right, Cass. 3:11 to go here. Last week, 40 plays, already 25 for the Sooner offense. Kind of helps when you're not facing that triple option.
45 minutes time possession for Army. Just crazy.
Murray hands it off to Sermon. We talked about Murray and his baseball skills. His father, Kevin Murray, was Southwest Conference Offensive Player of the Year back in 1985. A great, strong-arm quarterback, stood 6'2", for Texas A&M back in the day. Now a private quarterback skills coach in the Texas area. In Dallas, actually. Murray sacked back at the 16. Good heat that time by Baylor. Collapsing the pocket, Roberts with the sack. Well, tomorrow on NFL Sunday Countdown. 10 a.m. Eastern Time on ESPN. Don't want to miss hearing what former Browns quarterback Johnny Manziel has to say to Baker Mayfield, who makes his first career start on Sunday. Plus, Randy Moss tells us who got mossed. Sunday NFL Countdown, 10 a.m. Eastern on ESPN.
You see Patty Mahomes so far this year at Kansas City?
Very good.
Man,
very good.
Guys lighting it up in the National Football League. Interested to see Baker Mayfield, his first start with Cleveland. He was lights out Thursday night over a week ago.
3rd and 15. And Oklahoma going to call the
before the
timeout.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
Part of that NFL Sunday Countdown is going to feature a letter from Johnny Manziel to Baker Mayfield. With the advantage of history, going through what Johnny football has gone through, winning the Heisman in a very unceremonious fall, career-wise, playing in the Canadian Football League now. What do you imagine that he might say to Baker Mayfield?
I really don't know, and I really don't know if Baker Mayfield needs to really listen to it.
Okay.
I mean, fair. Baker Mayfield and Johnny Manziel are completely different people. They're different football players, they're different personalities, and I feel like a lot of people try to put Baker Mayfield in that Johnny Manziel box. So I don't know. I'll be interested to see, I guess, what he has to say. I don't know if it's something that Baker's going to look at and needs it or use it. I mean, Baker, I think, does a good job of taking care of his business, and but obviously Johnny feels like there's something he can add and something he can help out Baker. But I don't know. For me, I just don't know what Johnny Manziel is going to give advice to Baker Mayfield about. Maybe it should be the other way around.
Yeah, could be. Sometimes even a cautionary tale can help a little bit. 3rd and 15 for the Sooners. Murray converting with his feet. Not that time. Brought down at the 23-yard line. He didn't slide, Dusty. And he's a very prolific and accomplished slider, right?
What did the defensive coordinator of Baylor tell us yesterday? The best slide in all of football?
Yeah.
It's like he's going to second base all the time when he's out there.
Not spikes up that time.
Pops right up onto his feet.
You're not trying to break up a double play. Dusty, you had a chance to speak with him earlier in the week. Let's look at it here.
I'm not the biggest guy. I think, taking care of my body is vital for me, to stay healthy during this long season. Don't want to take too many hits. Obviously, no quarterback does, but I try to use it as much as possible. I know it frustrates the defenders, though.
He said that with a smile, too.
Well, yeah, it frustrates defenders, man. You work so hard to get to that cat, you finally get close, and whoop, he slides and he's back on his feet before you can even blink. It's pretty incredible. And how about the day today? He doesn't start, right? He gets into trouble. We shouldn't excuse, being late for practice. He's got to clean that up. He should be the leader of this football team, and leaders are there on time. But Lincoln Riley did the right thing. He set him down, and boys, he responded with his play on the field today. He's been, close to absolutely perfect on the afternoon.
Dusty, nothing says I'm sorry, Coach, like 10 of 11 passing with 4 touchdowns, right?
That'll get you back in the good graces of that coach, right?
Fourth down, Seibert with the punt. Black watches it bounce out of bounds harmlessly at the 42-yard line in that area. Well, at the end of the quarter, we'll get you to the studio for the State Farm halftime report. First half that has been all crimson and cream so far. And it's the prevalent color here. A sea of Oklahoma fans. Really a great last few days here in Norman, Oklahoma. Had a chance to tour the facilities yesterday, but saw the video, get a workout in. Coach Big, the strength and conditioning performance coach. Did I impress you?
You impressed me, man. You got some skills, Jonesy.
Brewer runs out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. When you talk about, facilities, it's part of keeping up in the arms race. Recruits come through here, they see the great facilities, and they get impressed. There's actually a group of recruits on the sidelines right now. The Oklahoma Sooners. Jordan Battle amongst them, the number 3 safety in the country out of South Florida. Nice pass over the middle by Ebner. And when you take the recruits from the facilities into Coach Riley's office, that's the look they get.
That's the closer, man. You ever seen an office like that?
Oh, you put them on that leather couch and it's done. 1:15 to go. Brewer drops one in there softly to Mims, who makes the catch, a couple yards shy of that first down, but closer to field goal range on that 11-yard gain. 1:10 to go.
Charlie Brewer throws a good football. He's not afraid to stand in there. Good pressure off the edge by Mark Jackson. Charlie Brewer standing in there, finding his target, moving the chains once again.
Trips right formation. And Oklahoma going to burn a timeout here.
Timeout. Oklahoma. Last of the half. Full timeout.
They have used their full complement with 54 seconds to go. Well, you look at some of the quarterbacks, the top quarterbacks in the country, one of them right here, the other one in Tuscaloosa, and their quarterback ratings, respectively, through the roof, as impressive as it gets. Kyler Murray, 10 of 11 passing today, and Tua, of course, with Alabama, has put that 2-quarterback story to rest right now.
He's taken the Alabama offense to a level we haven't seen under Nick Saban, as if they needed something else. Now they have one of the premier quarterbacks in all of college football to go along with that defense and that running attack. And how about Kyler Murray this year? He's just been incredible. That was a big question mark. Baker Mayfield leaves. He's here for 3 years. What happens next? What happens with Kyler Murray? What's the transition going to be like? It's been seamless, to say the least.
Look at the impressive numbers. Highest quarterback ratings, first 4 games of a season going back 15 years. Those two amongst them. Brewer, backside pressure, stays miraculously on his feet. Boy, a Houdini job by Brewer. And Edner stopped up a little bit short of the first down. Good pressure by Mark Jackson, but he couldn't make the tackle.
Mark Jackson, outstanding job off the edge with the rush. He just didn't finish at the quarterback. And how about Charlie Brewer making something out of nothing? He was dead in the water. He eludes the rush, finds an outlet. It's a nice pickup.
Big yard gain, 2nd and 2. Edner again. Inside the 20. And 1 timeout remaining. Talked about a moment ago, Dusty, a touchdown for Matt Rule's team right now would be huge. Getting the back in. They threatened late in this game against Oklahoma last year.
Remember, they're a second-half team, too. Matt Rule told us they get stronger as the game progresses.
Brewer fires behind his intended receiver, Jalen Hurd, who has been conspicuous by his relative silence today in terms of receiving. 24 seconds to go.
He's been the go-to target, so far this season, heading into today, he's got more.
Play clock number 10.
That motherfucker went down to 23 minutes.
Gets out the line, the Brewer comes the other way, complete to Jones. And Jones tackled immediately. That was going to be important for Oklahoma today, getting guys on the ground, right?
Absolutely. And Trey Brown, he's playing some off coverage. It's a good plant and drive, and he comes up and he makes the tackle. Had some real issues with these quarterbacks tackling receivers out in open space. Giving up the pass today, wide open up the seam. Charlie Brewer never looked his way. Charlie Brewer took the snap. He was going to Jones pretty much the whole way, only surveying that side of the field. Charlie Brewer, he starts right here, and then he's going to quickly go over here. Gives it no time checking out Jalen Hurd. Never even goes back to that side.
Wow.
Wanted to go to the right from the moment go. And he held with it to the left just a touch longer. Could have been an easy walk-in touchdown for Jalen Hurd.
Yeah, he turned him loose. See if they can maybe come back to Hurd here with 18 seconds to go, 3rd down and 5. Neither team with a timeout remaining after this. Baylor trying to get back into it.
They can finish this drive off. It's going to go a long way into the locker room. Really give Matt Rule something to motivate these guys heading to the second half.
We've seen some of his fire on the sidelines. Tangible emotion.
Very positive, too, and a very passionate football mind.
He gave one of his players a hit, and this player was the only one with a helmet on, too. 35. Boy, coming out of a timeout, you never want to see that happen.
False start. Number 57, offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
That's against Valentine. They've come a long way on that offensive line when they only had 3 scholarship players amongst those offensive linemen when Matt Rule first took over.
Xavier Newman's out today. John Conroe Valentine gets the start. Actually, a former Oklahoma commit, went to the JUCO and wound up here at Baylor.
Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Brewer leaving the 15-yard line to Edner, one of his favorite targets. No timeouts. They're going to have to run the field goal unit on real fast here. Get it set and snap it. Martin, 1 second to go. And he knocked it through on the fire drill. Wow.
That is an outstanding job of running guys off the field. I thought Charlie Brewer made a huge mistake throwing that pass where he did with the clock running and no timeouts. You got to give the special teams unit a lot of credit for being ready for that situation, getting out there, getting the snap off, and making the field goal.
And now they're discussing something on the field. Talk about a fire drill. And Connor Martin knocks it through. They're going to review it, though. I'm not sure what exactly is under review at this point. They're going to see as how it played out via the clock, I guess. That's a drill you work on in practice all the time. In a 2-minute situation, run your guys off, run them back on.
Running on the field is confirmed. Field goal is good. Ball snap with 2 seconds left.
Yeah, he got that snap off. Fantastic job by Baylor. Well, Matt Rule's dad and mom here in attendance. Football family affair for the Baylor Bears. Son and pops. Both loving the result of this one.
You typing in the coordinates? No, I'm paying my brother back before we get going. He scored me a Billy Big Mouth pass. The singing wallfish. For the man cave. I love those things. Take me to the river. Drive me in the water.
Secure mobile banking from Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Love makes you do crazy things, like sneaking the triple-double crunch wrap into the theater with double the layers you love. Careful, that double crunch may land you in movie jail. The $5 triple-double crunch wrap box from Taco Bell.
Pain wants to stop you, block you. Like that's gonna happen. Icy hot. Icy the doll, hot to relax. Rise to the pain.
Okay, this is goes right here.
Icy hot.
Lemonade.
I'll take a cup.
I got this, kids.
1 cup of lemonade. Thanks. Time to pack up. Let's go, kids. Thank you.
NFL Sunday Ticket. Get every live game every Sunday at no extra charge when you switch to DirecTV. The more for your thing. That's our thing. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
A special tribute to Aretha Franklin on the American Music Awards live Tuesday, October 9th on ABC.
Hey, everybody, let's have some fun. The time is right, the party's just begun.
Football season is here. Time to up your game in a new Ford. Go the distance in a crowd favorite, a legendary performer, or the league leader. That's Ford, and that's how you become #1 in owner loyalty. Hurry in and get 0 for 72 plus 1,000 bonus cash on Escape, Edge, or Explorer. Only at your Southern Quality Ford dealer.
Visit Audi Shreveport's new home, now open at the corner of I-49 and Burkoon, Shreveport.
You were watching the kids.
I thought you were watching the kids.
I'm going back.
New Single Parents, Wednesday on ABC.
Not really.
Welcome to the State Farm Halftime Report.
Kyler Murray, didn't see him at the start of the game, but he came in and he finds Lee Morris. Oklahoma in control, 28-9 over Baylor.
Yeah, I talked to Matt Rule this week. He got a really young team. He knew he had to get off to a fast start because they're playing great in the second half. They'll keep fighting them, but they got an uphill battle today.
Mac JV, the game of the day. At Clemson. Last year, Syracuse shot #2 Clemson. This time, #3 Clemson hosting the Cuse. And it was a tough start for the freshman Trevor Lawrence. He was a little sloppy, and then this happened. The 5-star recruit trying to keep a play alive.
Get out of bounds. Just get out of bounds, and I'm sure Dallas spoke to him about that. You're on the sideline. Protect yourself. This is why you want to get out of bounds and save yourself, because this could have caused a team.
And the big question all week, with Kelly Bryant leaving, what do you have behind him depth-wise? Here's Chase Bryce, the third stringer at the start of the week. And how about Hunter Renfrow helping him out with that adjustment?
Hunter's been around a long time, won a national championship on a catch about like that. So you expect that out of him.
Yeah, you know who's also helping out Clemson? Eric Dungy on that pass.
Yeah, Eric Dungy and the Syracuse offense coordinator, they played very tight in the second half, did not open the game up at all.
JV, they got some breaks, though. They're up by 3, and then, oh, no.
Stop.
Well, Amari Rogers, the fumble. And we were sitting here saying, well, who wants to win this game? We had turnover after turnover, and then finally Syracuse started to get a little run to get this touchdown. You guys both love this call on 4th down. Loved it. Very necessary. Yeah. And Syracuse up by 10. But here's the next response by Clemson, and it was the running game. Travis Etienne had a career day.
This was a program win. Travis had 203 yards rushing.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
offensive line took over. They protected the young quarterback. But give Dabo credit here.
That's a good pass, too.
Well, 2 timeouts left. You got 2 minutes and something. He goes for a 4th and 6 and makes it, and that ends up winning the game. A lot of guts by both coaches, but a really good call by Dabo Swinney.
Clemson, Xavier Thomas shut the door, 27-23.
He's ready for this. That's why you practice. Just trust his instincts. Stay focused on what he's supposed to do each play. And just find joy.
Man, y'all still
in the moment.
y'all still watching it, huh?
How cool is it, man? You're getting to play in front of this crowd. That's what it's all about. I knew going in the game I was back up.
Make sure you hit the like button, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Like I was a starter. Give credit to everybody, the coaches, trusting me to go out there. And all I do is my job. So, it was fun.
There's the celebration, 3rd double-digit comeback in the 4th quarter under Dabo. The last time it happened, the national championship a couple years ago. Back here in studio, and Clemson can breathe a sigh of relief as they got Wake Forest on the road next. And after the game, post-game, you see that with Holly on the field. But Dabo said this to the media about his situation with Kelly Bryant as he unrolled from the school. He said, I have no idea, not talking about anything about Kelly. I'm just going to talk about our team. Moving forward, how would you handle this?
Well, Kelly's been your starter. He's only lost 2 games, played for a national championship. I would reach out to him and say, are you okay? We didn't have time last week to visit. I want to help you transfer. If you want to come back, we'll talk about it. But if not, I want to help you transfer. You've been one of my good guys. And then you move on with your football team.
Well, I like what Dabo did because he made it about the team. He didn't make it about Kelly Bryant. It was a very, very good team win, a necessary team win, and he kept the focus there. Now, during the week, if you want to reach out to Kelly Bryant, sure. And me as a teammate, I definitely would reach out to Kelly Bryant. I'd shoot him a couple text messages. Oh, yeah. If he was, what I heard, he was a good leader. Yeah. If he was a good leader, a good person in the locker room, then I would love to bring him back and help us.
And you're going to help him transfer either way.
Right.
Because he was one of your good guys, and Dabo will do that. He'll call coaches for him, and he won't need to call many. They're already calling.
We should also remember that Kelly Bryant made those comments in emotion, in the heat of the moment, where it was like, look, I would feel the same way about that. And if I got to bench and I'm sitting there in a meeting room, like, man, what's going on? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that was a huge game. We got some games going on this afternoon right now in play. Texas, they face Oklahoma next week. And they are in Little Manhattan. And how about Deshaun Jameson against Kansas State? Bye-bye.
Well, you always talk about it, Jonathan. You take your defense and your kicking game on the road. Kickoff return for a touchdown. You got to score in special teams. You got to score on defense. They've helped Kansas State to 14 yards passing and 50 yards rushing. So the defense
with this team. Ever since that Maryland game, they're different.
Yeah. OU looks great today. Texas looks great today. It'll be a great matchup in Dallas next.
Texas in control on the road. West Virginia on the road. They were in control against Texas Tech early on, JV. It was an interesting tale of 2 halves. Will Greer was on fire, Heisman Trophy front runner. Everything was working well for West Virginia in the first half. The defense was playing well. Also, shot out to 35 points in the first half. Yeah. And then just 7 points in the second half. By the way, Tech true freshman Alan Bowman, the nation's leading passer, was hurt, didn't return, and the backup picked off right there. That sealed the game for West Virginia. They survived 42-34. Meanwhile, Georgia taking on Tennessee, and there's Pate Boy. The Volunteers could use Pate right now in the backfield.
Tight end, quarterback.
Just make copies of them. And then this is going your way for the Dogs, right? Gio Isaac Nana missed the block. Jake Fromm fumbles. Nana picks it up and then scores.
It's really hard to work that play out to get the bounce.
Right now, I'm 17-0 those Dogs. State Farm here to help offense go right. Alabama continue to roll in the competition. They were up 49-0 at the half against Louisiana.
3 different Alabama quarterbacks threw touchdowns in the blowout win, including Jalen Hurts. So he's not very sure. As they would win 56-14. Ahead, we get you ready for the biggest game of the young season, and those quarterbacks. Ohio State Happy Valley against Penn State primetime on ABC. Which QB has the upper hand? Find out.
The State Farm Halftime Report is brought to you by State Farm, here to help life go right.
Who's this guy?
I'm Aaron's agent.
You're not his agent. Gabriel is his agent.
He's my State Farm agent. We just combined his home and auto insurance.
Well, I was not expecting to get an arch rival today, but here we are.
We don't just make cars. We make technology that moves people. This is the 2018 Nissan Rogue, featuring tech like Pro Pilot Assist. It helps keep you centered in your lane and in control. This is how Nissan Intelligent Mobility is reinventing driving for everyone. Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
Now at Arby's, you can get 30 euros for $90. Or for those who aren't trying to cater a Greek family reunion, they're 2 for $6.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches. Open more now.
America is OMG in love.
Will you help me?
Yes. And hooked on The Good Doctor.
It hurt. You hurt me.
TV's runaway hit drama.
We may have to postpone.
Have you notified your tumor to stop growing in the interim?
Is everyone's new obsession.
You're afraid of dying. There are worse things.
Go! Keep bleeding out. Everybody clear.
The Good Doctor. New Monday, 10/9 Central after Dancing with the Stars on ABC.
He looks so happy.
And every smile is another story.
Do you think he did it because of me?
We have to beat in the same way John would beat.
Band of Dads.
Band of Dads.
I'm just hoping someone's gonna call with an answer.
I did everything, and I still got cancer. Not playing by the rules anymore.
Like her.
Don't miss one of the season's best new shows. A Million Little Things, new Wednesday on ABC.
Most of the intelligence community doesn't believe he exists.
There's only been one Brett Favre. There won't be another, in my opinion.
Mahomes in the pocket. Peeling away. Trying to keep the play alive.
Strong.
Pump faking. Fires it away. He's going to the back of the end zone. Touchdown! Kansas City!
Welcome back to the State Farm Halftime Report.
Kevin Mack, JV, back with you. Let's go to the Big Ten. Number 14, Michigan taking on Northwestern. Clayton Thorson to J.J. Jefferson and Wolverines.
Now, this is kind of a trap game. You go to Northwestern, they've lost their tailback, they're not playing well, they're struggling, and I'm going to tell you, that coach, Pat Fitzgerald, can get them ready to go.
It's quietly Northwestern, there was a lot of hype coming into the season, but 1-2, and right now they're up 10-0 against Michigan. Let's stay in the Big Ten for the big one tonight, maybe the biggest game of this young season. Ohio State at
Oh shit, my bad, y'all.
guys on the road in that whiteout environment. They're still 3.5-point favorites, and a big reason why is their quarterback.
This guy, Dwayne Haskins, can run, he can throw, he's tall, he's got poise in the pocket.
No problem. My bad. I just got the phone back,
He's
y'all.
also given him a chance to stretch
I was
the
getting
field.
dressed.
Then
I
you
got to
to
get ready to go
McSorley.
to this
McSorley
party.
knows how to win. This guy won 3 state championships in high school. He can run it, he can throw it. I'm really impressed with what he does on the field.
Yeah, but Mac, you got Tracy McSorley who's going to have some pressure when Draymond Jones and James Brother, defensive line. Watch out for it.
Tonight, 7:30 on ABC.
Okay.
Peekaboo, where's the favorite 1-2? That's math for 12. Hey, who's this guy?
I'm Aaron's agent.
Oh, you're not his agent. Gabriel is his agent. Aaron.
He's my State Farm agent. We just combined his home and auto insurance.
Yeah, well, that's not possible because Aaron doesn't do combines without me.
I do when they save me money.
Well, I was not expecting to get an arch rival today, but here we are.
Go with the one that's here to help
No
life.
problem, man.
State Farm.
Can't win kicking field. Exactly. I told you that earlier. My bad, y'all. I'm just not logging back. You know what I'm saying? Baby read y'all comments. You gonna stop getting on my live talking about Roll Tide. Man, you gonna have a problem.
It takes a titan to go out of the way to make a way for others. It takes a titan to help build the places others dream of. A truck can't change the world, but a titan can. So at Nissan,
Get up.
we build trucks.
I ain't them clothes. You want to play? Do not leave that ball alone. Don't play with that ball.
Look at the world and say,
go in there, get the tablet and watch the tablet.
So we're calling all titans.
So until you get ready to go.
The neighborhood of the outdoors. America needs more titans.
Damn.
You've got work to do, and we've got your truck.
Shit.
ABC is bringing back TGI.
An hour and 20 minutes. I've been
guys how it's done.
live. They ain't take the shit down. So I guess college football don't, you know what I'm saying, don't be tripping like that.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Georgia struggling.
Anything together?
That shit. Let me see. It's halftime. I'm gonna hit it back on. Let me see what Georgia doing with they sorry ass.
From other money managers.
It's commercial.
Investments.
Michigan finna be upset.
Concentrate. I'm freaking radiant.
Keep Bud Lights for everyone and me.
Is it autumnal?
Bud Light for the many, not the few.
A better SUV dares to ask why not.
We can watch the rest of it until my ride pull up, man. I'm finna get ready to go to this party, y'all, man. So we ain't gonna be able to watch the other half of the game. Well, man, logging well, man. No problem. Shit, man, I'm finna get ready to go to the party, man. We ain't gonna be able to watch the other half of the game.
Best SUV brand for 2018.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I say, just like and make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm going live with LSU. Come on.
And you know what goes great with that shrimp? You just
So,
more shrimp. Steak and unlimited shrimp.
but NFL games, I can't put the team names on there. It's gonna always say Loud versus Reggie. So if you see anything on YouTube, Loud versus Reggie, you know that's me live with the NFL game. Because they gonna take my shit down. They don't play that stupid shit.
New Project Smarter presented by Home Depot. I'll tell you what's smart. Having a quarterback, 5-star backup quarterback. No, that's really smart. That's not just smart.
Don't play with me. LSU would never be upset by no Ole Miss. You must have forgot. The quarterback used to play for Ole Miss last year. We took their quarterback. So because they benched their quarterback. So he transferred. He finna light their ass up for benching them last year. Yeah, that's what's finna happen. We're not gonna get upset. I'm not even worried about that.
Smart recruiting, smart play calling. Georgia 24-0.
You just need to worry about Auburn when y'all play Auburn. I don't care if we don't beat y'all. Auburn always got Auburn. There's one school not scared of y'all without. We might, you know what I'm saying, cause schools, let me tell you how schools lose when they play against Alabama. They lose before the ball even. How the fuck? I thought you said Georgia was struggling. And they up 2. Man, I don't want to watch this stupid ass game. People ain't struggling. They up 24-0. Man, I don't want to watch this shit. What? Turn back on the game we're watching. My bad, y'all. Watch no sorry ass Georgia. Man, them people ain't struggling.
The Rookie premieres Tuesday, October 16th on ABC.
Yeah, TJ. Man, hey.
For over 6 million miles. Why hand tune an audio system? Why include the most advanced active safety system in its class? Standard.
Yeah, it's all anything LSU that's me, baby. Our basketball team ain't been that good since shit. Our basketball team ain't been good since we had shit. Since we had Thomas, I can't think his first name, who got drafted by Chicago Bulls. Our team wasn't even good when we had Ben Simmons. Shit, cause we couldn't even get. Nah, I wasn't talking about Simmons. I'm talking about Thomas. His last name Thomas.